Good morning and welcome to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Quintard Avenue in Anniston, Alabama. It is Thursday morning and we are very happy to have you joining us March 24th. Goodness, how time flies. Is that right? Are we already on the 24th? 21st. Okay, I'm already ahead of myself, y'all. It is the 21st. So we have a few more days left in March than I'm giving it. So March 21st, this Thursday morning. So thank you for joining us. On Thursdays, we like to talk about education, and we have our guest in from Gadsden State this morning, and we are going to talk about workforce development. So I would like to welcome Alan Smith. And Andy Robertson. Yes, how are you doing this morning?
Excellent, and thank you for having us today. We're excited to be here. We like talking about workforce development, and we're doing a lot of innovative things at Gadsden State regarding workforce development, and we just appreciate the opportunity to share anything that we're doing and get the word out.
Well, we appreciate you for being here. So tell us a little bit about workforce development, and you're the coordinator there in both Gadsden State.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a few campuses. So we are in Anniston right now, and there is a campus that is located right here.
Yes, ma'am. So our Ayers campus, just down the road, like you say, here in Anniston, Alabama, we have a lot of career tech and workforce development opportunities for students. A lot of great programs, great instructors. We also do some non-credit training there, such as our CDL program. We have a skid steer program that we do. So there's a lot of great opportunities locally for people to come get training in any field that interests them, to be honest with you. So it's really great.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why did Gadsden State want to do a workforce development program?
So workforce development has come to be at the forefront of our state's mission in the past 5 years or so. It's really become a focus. So it was a perfect opportunity for Gadsden State, which had a very rich history with career technical education, particularly on the Ayers campus that many people in Calhoun County are familiar with, and on the East Broad campus in Gadsden, which was the Alabama School of Technology. The alignment of taking the career technical training and pairing it with short-term training so that people can get a skill in a quick fashion so they can go to work, and also bringing in a new piece that under my supervision, the adult education side of things. At the same time, the Alabama legislature was seeing a need to expand our workforce as we have a need as far as supporting our industries, our current industries that we have, and possibly bringing in new industries. So workforce development has become a big thing. As my role as Dean of Workforce Development at Gadsden State, I oversee all of the career technical education, all of the non-credit or certificate-only education, and the adult education and continuing education for people that might want to come back and learn something, a skill at the college that will help them in some fashion.
Yeah, I think that's so important because there's a lot of times somebody will have a career and then they think, well, maybe I don't want to do this anymore, but I don't want to necessarily, spend X amount of time, 4 years going through, and I need to work. So that's so important.
I'll give you a great example, and that happens a lot. In most any of our programs can be completed in 3 to 5 semesters.
Oh, wow.
Whether a student is coming out of high school and coming on, or wanting to come back from another career, we have options where people can take classes online. People can take classes at night. So if you want to work and come back to school, we also have dual enrollment opportunities. So college for us can start as early as the 10th grade, and we can offer it free to high school students if they have a C average or better. So they can actually take college courses while they're in class there at their high school and get credit so they can go to work faster. But I'll give you a really good example about a fast credential that we helped an individual with a couple years ago when Goodyear closed their doors in Gadsden. A young man was 25 years old. He had 2 kids, I think, and he wanted a skill to make a living with. And he didn't have a long time because he had a family to feed. We got him actually in our automotive collision repair program, got an industry recognized credential. He went to work, ironically, at a car dealership, working in the collision repair, and within about 10 weeks, he had a great job with, you know, a good wage, good benefits and everything, with a skill that he didn't have before he walked in our doors. So.
Yeah, I love those kind of stories. That's so important.
Yeah.
So as the coordinator,
Yes, ma'am.
what kind of things do you do?
Well, I would say, thankfully, under Dean Smith's guidance, we have a lot of great opportunities. But then, I almost say he's the big picture, the pie in the sky, and I'm the guy when the when the rubber meets the road. We've got to make things happen. So, but that's the positive. So I get to oversee the FAME program, which is a very good program we've had going at Gadsden State for this is our 6th cohort we're recruiting for now, and it's for the Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education.
Okay, I was wondering
Yes,
what
ma'am.
FAME
Yes,
stood for.
yes,
We
ma'am.
talked a little bit before we went on live about
Yes, ma'am.
FAME, but so it's the Federation
For Advanced Manufacturing Education.
Okay.
And we have several industry partners locally that are with us, and this is a earn while you learn type program. So
Oh.
students actually come to school 2 days a week with us, and they work 3 days a week with an industry partner. So it really has worked well, especially with the students like Dean Smith talks about that either come back that are older, what we call our non-traditional, that may be married with children, and they can't just say, hey, I'm going to go to school full time. They need a job. So this allows them opportunity. They can come back, they can go to school, get an education. But the big thing for FAME, not only are you getting an education, but you're getting on-the-job training or work-based learning. Because again, you're going to school 2 days a week and working 3. So we may show you something in the classroom, then you go to work the next day and you've seen it where you're working. So it really helps. And then when students finish the program, they can say, well, I've got 2 years industry experience, which helps because so many students, you hear them talking about, well, they go interview for a job and they say, well, I can't hire you, you need some experience. And you know, as everybody knows, it's hard to get experience if you don't have a job to get the experience.
I hear that a lot.
So this fortunately bridges that gap, because now when they finish, they have 2 years industry experience. So, you know, they're really ready to go. So then they have the paper and the credential, but then they have work experience, and they get a lot of different industry recognized credentials in this program when they finish. And it's been really a great program for us. Our industries locally have really enjoyed it and wanted to be a part of it, and which has led us to an expansion, actually, because it's grown so much. We had so many industries wanting to be a part of it that graciously we had to have a waiting list. We had so many people wanting to be a part of it.
Well, that's a good problem to have,
It
isn't
is.
it?
It is.
So,
And we found out that I think one reason it's been so popular is many people want a job and they want an education, but we've made it simple so they can have both at the same time. And many students that we've met and many students that we have in some of our other programs work while they go to school. They may work out of field, or they may be doing the best they can to support themselves. Well, through this program, we've got a great partnership in place with the industry. Provides the job, we provide the training, we sign an agreement with the industry and the student signs on, and the industry keeps them employed as long as they don't violate any HR policies, and we don't expect anything less than professional behavior while they're at our class and while they're doing their training. But they go on to get employed with these companies. They're under no obligation to hire on full time, but about 94% of them do. Yes, we found that out.
That's
And,
an incredible number,
yes.
94%.
Yes, and I will say that
Congratulations.
the reason that it's not 100% has been for individuals either wanting to join the military, or some have started a family. We've had some ladies go through the program that were going to have a child about the time they were wanting to go to work, and they wanted to stay at home. So those have been some pretty consistent reasons that we've had. We've not really had anything that would say that it's not a booming success. So we're excited about how we offer that opportunity, and we're expanding it to all of our options at Gadsden State. Our goal is to have every program at Gadsden State where you can have a work-based learning opportunity if you choose to. If you want to just come to school with us in technical education, that's fine, but if you want to work in the field at the same time, it's something that we strive to offer.
And get that great experience, like you said, because there are so often someone will go in to apply for a job and, well, you need experience. Well, how do I get experience if I don't get the opportunity?
That's right. And I'd like to expand on something Dean Smith was talking about, because he talked about the people starting families. we have a lot of ladies that actually now are coming through and have found out about FAME and are excited about FAME. So this past cohort, because they come in for FAME as a cohort model, so they all come in as one group. They can only start at one time, and we go recruit, and we have an application and interview process that they go through to be a part of FAME. But I'm proud to say we've had 2 ladies complete the program, but this semester for cohort 5 that just came in the fall, we actually have 4 ladies that started at one time. So it's a tremendous opportunity, and everybody needs to be aware. You hear too many times the ladies say, well, I can't do that. Yes, they can.
Yes, you can. Can't, never could.
And there are great stories on our East Alabama FAME YouTube. Those ladies, as a matter of fact, are interviewing. And if anybody gets a chance, I strongly encourage you to go check out those ladies' interview, because they're talking just on those things about how they can do it. And I want to kind of assure moms and dads. I know moms and dads a lot of times are like, hey, I don't know if I want my young lady, as I know they are, in an industry setting. You hear these ladies talk about it, they say, well, it's like working with their dads or their uncles, that they watch out for them and they take care of them. So, it really provides a good opportunity for ladies, because, it's a tremendous career. It's not just a job now, it's a career and a skill, and it allows them to go anywhere. So I need everybody to be aware that it's not just guys. Like everybody thinks, well, it's just a guy for maintenance. Ladies are more than capable and do a tremendous job in this field also.
I love it. That gives me chills.
Well, I'll tell you something that you're going to like then about a program that we've started recently. And we include goals for all of our programs to increase our diversity, equity, and inclusion. And gender diversity is part of that. In the manufacturing industry, it's particularly male-dominated in many areas. And we apply for grants and funding to help us get scholarships for females that are interested in going into the career fields. So we have, in the past 3 months, had about $125,000 worth of scholarship funds that we've been able to procure. We've actually got a program we're calling 100 Women in Welding. And we've offered the first 10 ladies have started our program on our Gadsden campus, and then we're having some on our Ayers campus now doing the same thing, where we're offering short-term welding training for free. 12 weeks,
For
100%,
free?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Not only the education, but also the safety equipment, the tool kits, the welding hoods, the personal protective gear that they need to go into welding. And also we're offering opportunities for employers to interview the individuals. And if welding is a skill that you have to devote time to as you progress, some can be trained in as little as 12 weeks and go weld for a company, and it might be all the skill that they need. But if you want to progress to a higher level of competency, you have to spend more time. So we're working with those individuals to help them get on the path that they need to do that.
Wow.
We actually have, and be great for your viewers to note this, we have about $80,000 worth of scholarship opportunities for any female that wants to enroll this summer at Gadsden State or fall in any career field that is not traditionally employed by women. So that's going to be anything that we have in manufacturing, anything that we have in construction, or anything that we have available in transportation. So from those, you could look at our carpentry programs, our electrical programs, welding, mechatronics, robotics, anything along those lines, our diesel technology, our automotive service, our collision repair. All those fields are wide open, and we've got scholarship dollars available.
Wow. Well, I want to hear more about this. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to remind everyone it is March the 21st because somehow I got a little ahead of time. I thought on the way in I saw a sign that said March 24th, and I even thought, that's my aunt's birthday. I need to call her. So I'm glad that I didn't reach out to her yet. But will y'all hang out with me? Let's talk a little bit more. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We will be right back with our friends with Gadsden State.
Good morning, everyone. We have another lovely day ahead of us. Today, the temperatures are getting up to 74 degrees, and we'll have partly cloudy skies and only a 10% chance of showers. But tomorrow, we are seeing an 80% chance of showers, and the high will only be 62. And then on Saturday, the high is getting up to only 64 degrees, but we won't see a chance of rain at all. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle
Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have, experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Hey everybody, this is Roper & Son Septic Service. I'm Ashley Roper, this is my dad Dwight Roper, and this is Mr. Phil Williams. And we're licensed and insured for pumping and for installing. If you can't use, you can. Let Ashley Roper be your septic tank man. Y'all have a blessed day.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 second news update. After months of construction, the city of Jacksonville will finally have a permanent home. City officials are inviting the community to come out on Sunday, April 7th, for their official opening and open house of the new Jacksonville City Hall. The ceremony will start at 2 p.m. in front of the new building, followed by a ribbon cutting. There will then be tours and fellowship until 4 p.m. Visitors will be able to see the council chambers where public meetings will begin to be held, along with offices where residents and visitors will conduct business in this new facility. United States Senator Tommy Tuberville recently stood up as a voice for Alabamians on the Senate Agriculture Committee. A deadline had been set for March 31st to end the poultry line speed waiver program, but thanks to Tuberville's standing for the poultry plants in Alabama, this deadline has been extended to November 15th. Per the Yellowhammer News, Tuberville said, "I was glad to see the USDA take my advice and extend the poultry line speed waiver deadline to November. Our poultry producers and processors work hard to safely prepare and package food for not only the United States, but the world. We need to give them every possible tool to succeed." And in sports, Oxford High School standout Jackson Stevens is the projected Atlanta Braves long man in the bullpen starting this season. Stevens was drafted by the Cincinnati Reds in 2012, straight out of Oxford High School. Then in 2022, signed a minor league contract with the Atlanta Braves. He has been a free agent since last year, but looks like we will be seeing more of him on the mound this year in Atlanta. Tune in to WEAC TV24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, a Greenway store on Quintard Avenue in Anniston. We are talking about workforce development today with Gadsden State. So Alan Smith and Andy Robertson with the Workforce Development Program, the dean and the coordinator of that program. And it is so interesting, and what a great thing for our communities to provide such a great educational option for people who want to get into the workforce, who might not want to go to your traditional 4 to 6 year college, and who are ready to start working and to start providing and paying bills, right?
Yes.
So tell us some more about that.
So we mentioned FAME before we went to break, which is a work-based learning. We call it a earn while you learn potential. Gadsden State we also launched a new program. It's called COMET. So it's going to sound like a crazy name, but it's our consortium of machinist education training.
Consortium of machinist education training.
It just means it's a group of industries that come together and allow us to do the training.
That's right.
And we just went with that, and actually Andy came up with the cool name so we could call it something cool. COMET.
Yeah, COMET. I like that. That's easier to remember, and it's a comic.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah,
we're like shooting stars, so to speak. So that's kind of that's what our individuals are. So, but it is for our precision machining, and I definitely have to mention, it's a great opportunity, but we have local companies here, so your viewers need to know locally. So companies such as Lee Brass, Aerospace Coatings, General Dynamics, Alabama Specialty. We have great local companies here and the whole point for that, we talked about FAME where they work, so these companies have stepped up when we launched it, and they're like, hey, this is a great opportunity. So students, just like with our FAME, will go to school with us 2 days a week, and they'll work 3 days a week, and they'll have jobs at those companies I just mentioned.
Wow.
And it's great, and for those are what we call our South cohort, which they will take classes at the Anniston campus, or the Ayers campus down here in Anniston. So it's a tremendous opportunity to work locally, go to school locally. Dean Smith has talked about it, and you mentioned it gives them opportunity to pay bills, get on the job training, and avoid this, hey, I can't get a job because I don't have experience.
I hear a lot I can't find a job. And then I hear a lot of employers say, I can't find employees.
That's right.
You would be surprised how often, we hear that and that happens. And the main reason is people are leaving high school with not a lot of experience or not a lot of knowledge. So there's a barrier to entering the workforce. And what we found out with many in the younger generation, they might be a little hesitant to, try something that they're never done before. And so we're trying to, with the work-based learning, get them in the working field and get them in education at the same time. And that's one of the reasons the work-based learning has been successful. We found out that students, when they learn with us and as they go to work the same week, they're actually learning some of the same concepts, and they're learning from individuals with the industry that might act as mentors and might show them, and quickly they develop a real passion for doing what they do. And as we were talking during the break a little bit about the opportunities that are out there, I'll tell you a story. Now I don't think this story is exactly typical, but it's not the only story of its kind, but this is one that an individual shared with us. A young man went through our program. He started straight out of high school. He started in the FAME program and worked for a company part-time for 2 years. The company hired him full-time. He worked 2 years with that company, moved up a little bit, took on some extra responsibility, worked a lot of overtime. Within 4 years after he had graduated high school, his W-2 was over $100,000 for his pay that year. And so we put that into context of, had he left and gone to a 4-year institution, 4 years later he'd still be getting would be looking for a job, and
and probably have that as what he owes instead of what he's making.
Exactly. So, so those opportunities are out there for the individuals, and many of the opportunities that I don't want to say anything disparaging about the 4-year institutions, because many of the programs that we have at Gadsden State where students can get 2-year degrees, these companies will also pay for them to go on to a 4-year institution should they choose, if they want to pursue something in engineering or something even further. And we're working with some to develop articulation agreements and pathways so that we can make that seamless, so we can actually collaborate with four-year institutions as well.
I love that.
Definitely.
That's such a great gateway into educational journey.
Yes.
Yes.
So it really provides, like Dean Smith said, it really provides them any opportunity they want. And the one story he's talking about specifically, we could tell you 6, 7, 10. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very common that they get out and, like I said, they're making an exceptional living. When they finish our program, typically at 20 years old, they're making 60 plus a year, and that's at 20 years old. And that's what we tell them. You're debt free from college. You're debt free. You're working. You've got 2 years experience. You're making good money. So they really, really do extremely well. And it also helps typically when these students are going to school for these earn while you learn opportunities. It doesn't sound like a lot, but through the course of the 5 semesters they're working, they're probably making a little over $30,000, which helps them a lot for anything that they need, any bills that they may have existing, which allows their students to come back that we talk about non-traditional, that maybe are married with children. It's not, you're not going to pay for everything full time, but that's a great segue to allow you to get to these jobs to make that high wage, high demand for the high demand career that they are. So it really helps a lot. And it's, when we talk about the earn while you learn, but Dean Smith is correct. We also have co-op opportunities, which is just like you would think of, where students are able to go to school and then they go work with a company for a wage. We have those in every program we have now. So these earn while you learn, we have established apprenticeship programs, but every program we have has co-op classes. So they get college credit and they're going to work and they're working in their field. So it's really good to allow all students to have that type of opportunity. So it really helps a lot.
I'm so glad that you're here talking with us about this today, so we can make sure that people know that. I know that y'all do a great job of trying to get the word out, but that doesn't mean everybody's listening or able to hear the message.
Yes, and speaking to everybody, I'd like for people to know that you do not have to have a high school diploma to begin your educational journey with Gadsden State.
Okay.
A lot of times people think college is not for them because they didn't finish high school for whatever reason. We know sometimes people, as they get to be a senior, they go to work or they might miss some days or wind up. Well, we have adult education opportunities at Gadsden State, and we have a tremendous adult education staff that can help someone get a GED, but also get workforce training while they're in adult ed, so that some of the apprenticeship opportunities that we have, we can begin pre-apprenticeships and get some of the training so it can transition them on into the work field if they want to go straight to work with a GED and some industry recognized credentials, or they can pursue a 2-year education at Gadsden State, or even a 1-year program. We had a really nice program that we did through our adult ed that was very popular a few months ago, a pharmacy tech program.
I saw that. Let's talk a little bit more about that. We've got to take a quick break, but I want to talk more about those programs. So stay with me. Y'all stay tuned, and we'll make sure that we give contact information as well, so websites and all. So stay tuned. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We will be right back.
Good morning, everyone. We have another lovely day ahead of us. Today, the temperatures are getting up to 74 degrees, and we'll have partly cloudy skies and only a 10% chance of showers. But tomorrow, we are seeing an 80% chance of showers, and the high will only be 62. And then on Saturday, the high is getting up to only 64 degrees, but we won't see a chance of rain at all. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey everyone, I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have. Experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
You need strength, resilience, and hope to face life challenges. And I found all three at Gaston State Community College. I'm Jada Pickens, an Office Administration student at Gaston State's Ayers campus in Anniston. Along with attending classes, I work full-time. Life is very demanding. There's a real sense of support at Gaston State. The faculty and staff care about us as individuals and want us to thrive in the classroom and in life. Thank you, Gaston State, for giving me the wings to fly to new, unexpected heights.
Hi, Jake, Regional Vice President of LSI Staffing. LSI Staffing is a privately owned and family-operated business that was established in 1986. We specialize in commercial, light industrial staffing, warehouse, manufacturing, production, and assembly. If you're a company in the area looking for a new staffing partner, we'd love to talk to you. If you're an employee looking for a great job that offers benefits day one and competitive pay, come see us. Once again, you can find us at www.lsistaffing.com.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. After months of construction, the city of Jacksonville will finally have a permanent home. City officials are inviting the community to come out on Sunday, April 7th, for their official opening and open house of the new Jacksonville City Hall. The ceremony will start at 2 p.m. in front of the new building, followed by a ribbon cutting. There will then be tours and fellowship until 4 p.m. Visitors will be able to see the council chambers where public meetings will begin to be held, along with offices where residents and visitors will conduct business in this new facility. United States Senator Tommy Tuberville recently stood up as a voice for Alabamians on the Senate Agriculture Committee. A deadline had been set for March 31st to end the poultry line speed waiver program, but thanks to Tuberville's standing for the poultry plants in Alabama, this deadline has been extended to November 15th. Per the Yellowhammer News, Tuberville said, "I was glad to see the USDA take my advice and extend the poultry line speed waiver deadline to November. Our poultry producers and processors work hard to safely prepare and package food for not only the United States, but the world. We need to give them every possible tool to succeed." And in sports, Oxford High School standout Jackson Stevens is the projected Atlanta Braves long man in the bullpen starting this season. Stevens was drafted by the Cincinnati Reds in 2012, straight out of Oxford High School. Then in 2022, signed a minor league contract with the Atlanta Braves. He has been a free agent since last year, but looks like we will be seeing more of him on the mound this year in Atlanta. Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings, right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It is Thursday, March the 21st, and we are so happy to have you joining us. We have our guest in from Gadsden State, Alan Smith, the Dean of Workforce Development, and Andy Robertson, the Workforce Development Coordinator. So, did I get that right? Did I say it? Okay, I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. I don't know. I was telling y'all it's girlfriend gala time in Etowah County, so we were there late last night and
working hard.
Yeah, you know, it takes a village, and we have a really wonderful one. And you know, Gadsden State is a big part of that, and it's a part of the community, and all the help that you give the community, and all the opportunities that you give the citizens of our communities to grow and to shine and to work while they are also getting educated. So we were talking during the break. We've talked about so many things. I'm like, we have to save this for our viewers. Let's make sure that we touch on those because there's so many opportunities that I didn't even know about, that I wasn't aware. We were talking about the pharmacy program that was offered, and I know I was aware of that, and that is amazing. When I saw that press release, it's like, this is free. This is a free program, and there's so many of those.
Yes, well, let's talk about the free programs and talk about the financial assistance that we offer and the opportunities we offer, because we can make college very affordable, if not absolutely free, for most any individual. Pharmacy Tech was done through our adult education program. It is a short-term training. Also, we have Skills for Success, which can be done for free. They're short-term trainings. We can teach you how to operate a skid steer, a bulldozer, a mini excavator. We can teach you how to be a carpenter's helper. We can teach you the basics of food and beverage service if you want to go into that industry. We can teach you there's a host of skills. And the cool thing about the way the Skills for Success program works is you get a code and you can learn from on your own device a computerized or a computer course where you can work through at your own pace. You can do it 24 hours a day. You know, it's designed for a busy mom that can, wants to get an education while the kids are at soccer practice or baseball practice, and you can work through the course. When that course is complete, then you can come to our campus and we offer you a lab experience. So we give you the hands-on training. We've been able to serve many individuals through that, and we're expanding opportunities for that as well. That's 100% free. You can log on to the Alabama Community College website or the Alabama Innovation Center website, and it will direct you back to Gadsden State. And we offer that through our community college system. That's something we're really proud of. Going back to the pharmacy tech a little bit, that program, along with our truck driving program, our CNA program, phlebotomy, medication, aid certification, those are very short-term courses, very affordable. You don't have to do anything but come to class, and some of it's online, some of it's in person, and you get the skill that you need, and you can be trained in as little as 3 weeks up to about 12 weeks. Those courses, we can get funding through WIOA, which is a federal program, or also the community college has started a program called Paths for Success. And so it's actually a foundation where it will pay for those courses as well. So there's many opportunities we can pay for that short-term training. Another thing we're excited about, if we can't get it done for you for free for whatever reason, if you don't financially qualify, and we have another opportunity right now, it's a reimbursement program. So if you want to complete a short-term certificate, and that could be as little as 6 weeks or up to about 6 months. We have many short-term certificates that take 2 semesters. That if you can pay the bill and then complete the program, the community college system will pay you back 100% of your costs.
Wow.
Yes, it's a great opportunity. So if you wanted to take advantage of that for short-term training and get that payback and go straight on to work, you could do that, or you could continue your education and you have essentially half of your degree already paid for through that program. So there's opportunities for that. In addition to Pell Grant opportunities for people coming out of high school, there are just so many ways that we can assist you. We also have a program that we work through for apprenticeships through advanced manufacturing, ALAMAP that we've done. We're able to not only provide tuition for students, but we've been able to even help students where they have some really basic needs. Sometimes students come to us and they go to work in an environment where they need steel-toe boots and they can't afford them. And that's the only thing that stands in between them and a job. And through some of these supportive services that we can offer, we can assist the student with that safety gear. Sometimes we've had mothers that have had a flat tire that was going to prevent them from getting to work or getting to school. We've been able to assist them with that through some of the programs that we offer. So that's part of the workforce development piece that I think people don't realize. People don't understand. It's such a priority at our state, through our state government. It's such a priority with our community college system, and it's such a priority for us at Gadsden State on all of our campuses in our 5-county service area to develop our workforce. We have a lot of tools in our toolbox that we can use to do so.
That's amazing. I didn't realize any of that. And so many people don't make that next step because they think that they can't afford it or that they can't get there. But like you said, there's so many options available for them. That's amazing. How do they reach out? We talked about contact information. I have some websites. Of course, we have gadsdenstate.edu, and then there's links to that, or you can do gadsdenstate.edu/fame or /AMC or /comment or /technical, and that will get them to any of that information. And I'm sure there's phone numbers on there as well if somebody wants to talk.
And you can always email us directly. But to go back with what Dean Smith's saying, I strongly encourage anyone don't think that you can't go do this. You can.
Yeah.
There's so many things. Like you say, there's people don't realize opportunities and things that are available to make tuition affordable, completely cover tuition, help with these braided funds to help with, various things. We had one the other day, a young lady, unfortunately, she was working and she just needed some assistance with these braided funds he's talking about. We were able to pay her power bill because she was a struggling single mother that needed some help. And, thankfully, we were able to get these funds, and that's why we have them, to help. So I strongly encourage anybody that wants to, or even thinks, well, hey, I might want to look at this. Please contact us. And like you said, you gave great links they can look at. They can always email either one of us. So
absolutely,
it's just A. Robertson at GadsdenState.edu or A. Smith.
I'm A. Smith. That's easy to remember.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm A. Smith.
A. Smith
at GadsdenState.edu,
Yeah.
and I can get you to the appropriate person.
That's right.
Our website is great.
Yes.
If you click through technical programs, you can find a lot of things and a lot of people to contact through that, or you can start at the community college website and it'll direct you back. I want to put a plug in also. If somebody contacts us, one of the first things I'm going to do as dean is get them to the appropriate person, which may be their instructor or the director. And our instructors at Gadsden State have a tremendous commitment to student success. Many of them are passionate, and I hope all of them are passionate about helping students, and they display that many times. I've had to make some decisions in leadership and that I knew would be impactful to some of the instructional methods that we delivered, and I've went to some of our instructors and told them, I'm going to probably be doing this, and I want to just conference with you and let's talk through it. And every time our instructor, in some capacity, all of them will tell me in one form or the other, let's put our students first. Yeah. You do what you think puts our students first, and I do that from my position, and we have the support of our instructors to do that because we want to see people succeed. Many of our instructors come from industry and are now in education. They know what it's like. Many of them want to help people succeed in the industry and be professional. And I'll say this, we get calls all the time from industry for placement for students. So our instructors are very good and hold a lot of integrity about giving recommendations to students, so industry can know that if our instructors say that their students are good and sign off, and if they have that degree from Gadsden State or they have that certificate from Gadsden State, the industry recognized credential, they are who they say they are.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You said a word, and I was actually going to use that. I can feel the passion behind what you are doing when you talk about these programs, and you can tell that. So we have to go to another commercial break. But stay tuned. I want to talk a little bit more. I have so many questions. So y'all stay tuned. Absolutely. We're going to be right back. You're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Anniston.
Good morning, everyone. We have another lovely day ahead of us. Today, the temperatures are getting up to 74 degrees, and we'll have partly cloudy skies and only a 10% chance of showers. But tomorrow, we are seeing an 80% chance of showers, and the high will only be 62. And then on Saturday, the high is getting up to only 64 degrees, but we won't see a chance of rain at all. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
Hey, everyone. I am here with Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have, experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Gardens on Air is a unique farm right here in East Central Alabama, family owned and operated since 2010. It is the state's largest indoor hydroponic farm. Gardens on Air's goal is to feed, educate, and be immersed in the community they are located in. They want to teach people what it truly means to eat local and support local. Gardens on Air, located in Hopes Bluff, Alabama.
Harley, Scoot from Hooligan Harley, your one-stop shop for all your motorcycle needs, ranging anywhere from our new and pre-owned motorcycle inventory, all the parts and accessories you could ever ask for in our parts department, all the gear you could ever need while riding in our motor clothes department, and of course our award-winning service department. Don't forget to check out our events tab on our website to keep up with everything we got going on. And remember guys, if nobody has it, Hooligan has it. I'll see you soon.
Barrett Body Shop has been providing honest and quality collision repair services to the residents of Calhoun County since the year 2000. We take great pride in the quality of the work we produce and go the extra mile to ensure quality and safety of the repair work on your vehicle. With over 40 years of experience, Philip Barrett and our staff will restore your vehicle to its pre-accident condition while working with your insurance provider and helping you every step of the way. Barrett Body Shop is a strong supporter of many churches, schools, and youth activities. We consider it an honor to give back to our community and maintain a relationship with our customers. Come and let us provide you with a free estimate today.
I'm Lacey Klontz with your WEAC TV24 and the Mountain 95 Second News Update. After months of construction, the city of Jacksonville will finally have a permanent home. City officials are inviting the community to come out on Sunday, April 7th, for their official opening and open house of the new Jacksonville City Hall. The ceremony will start at 2 p.m. in front of the new building, followed by a ribbon cutting. There will then be tours and fellowship until 4 p.m. Visitors will be able to see the council chambers where public meetings will begin to be held, along with offices where residents and visitors will conduct business in this new facility. United States Senator Tommy Tuberville recently stood up as a voice for Alabamians on the Senate Agriculture Committee. A deadline had been set for March 31st to end the poultry line speed waiver program, but thanks to Tuberville's standing for the poultry plants in Alabama, this deadline has been extended to November 15th. Per the Yellowhammer News, Tuberville said, "I was glad to see the USDA take my advice and extend the poultry line speed waiver deadline to November. Our poultry producers and processors work hard to safely prepare and package food for not only the United States, but the world. We need to give them every possible tool to succeed." And in sports, Oxford High School standout Jackson Stevens is the projected Atlanta Braves long man in the bullpen starting this season. Stevens was drafted by the Cincinnati Reds in 2012, straight out of Oxford High School. Then in 2022, signed a minor league contract with the Atlanta Braves. He has been a free agent since last year, but looks like we will be seeing more of him on the mound this year in Atlanta. Tune in to WEAC TV 24 tonight for more local news at 5. For WEAC TV 24 and the Mountain 95.1, I'm Lacey Klontz.
Welcome back to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Anniston. We have Gadsden State with us this Thursday morning, March the 21st. Dean of Workforce Development, Alan Smith, and Workforce Development Coordinator, Andy Robertson. So this has been so eye-opening to the opportunities that are right here in our neck of the woods, as we could say, right? So right here in Anniston, Ayers campus, and you said there's 5 locations around?
Yes. Gadsden State has 5 different distinct campuses, all serving 5 service areas. So in our 5 counties in our service area. We actually serve Etowah, Calhoun, Cherokee, Cleburne, and parts of St. Clair. And our 2 main campuses that we do are we actually have 3 of those campuses we do a lot of career technical training on. Our Ayers campus is a really strong, solid in career tech and workforce development. And then our East Broad campus and our Valley Street campus in Gadsden. But we also have academic presence in a big way in Cherokee County at our Cherokee campus, and then our Wallace Drive campus. A lot of people think historically of that as Gadsden State, where a lot of academic courses are held, and the Wallace Hall, Fine Arts, Performing Theater.
Oh,
is
yeah.
there
I
as
was
well.
just there last week for
There
the
you
Glass
go.
Menagerie.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Yeah, it
Hey,
was lovely. They
Did
did
you
a great
enjoy it?
job.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely did.
Yeah, I've been hearing some good things about it.
Yeah, you know, I love theater, so I always want to support that. And
Yeah.
we had Joe on, and one of the actors from the Glass Menagerie came in.
I tell you something that we do to support them from a technical background is we will build some props. We have a really good building construction program, and we built, I don't remember what it was for now, but a spiral staircase.
Oh.
That was pretty elaborate. And we did that for about 2 years ago or a year and a half ago for a play that they did. And it was something that our students took a lot of pride in.
Sure.
And we've also utilized, our students have done live work around our campus, building outdoor classrooms and things about that. We've got a really good, if I'll take just a moment to talk about them.
Please.
Our building construction program, our electrical programs, anything that leads into the construction area, we've got a good training for that. And a lot of people don't know this about our building construction program, but if you want to learn how to serve people through Habitat for Humanity, and if you're just a student that wants to help the world be a better place and help folks out, I would encourage you to be enrolled in our building construction program, because we've built about the past 45 Habitat for Humanity houses with our students in Etowah County, where Habitat for Humanity does quite a bit of work. So it's a pretty good opportunity to not only learn a skill, but to give back at the same time.
I didn't know that. That is so cool.
Yes. It's a good thing. A lot of people don't know about it. We don't really do as good a job as we should at advertising it, but it's
okay. You're doing the work. You're staying busy. It's hard to make sure to tell everybody about it when you're working so hard and making things happen. Wow. So the Habitat, I did not know that partnership. I think that is so great.
Yes. Actually, our students in our carpentry program build the house. Our HVAC students do all the heating and cooling. In the past, our electrical students have done a lot of the wiring. We've had a little transition in instructors, and we're getting back on that. So now we can pretty much cover all of that. We also have a civil engineering technology program. So we've done some surveying for the plots and everything. So we've been really involved in those projects, and it's very rewarding. Something that we do. Going back to what I was saying about our instructors, they're excellent individuals and look for opportunities to provide good training for the students, and also our instructors act as mentors to their students at times. So very proud of how we do things in that capacity.
Yeah. Well,
and I'd just like to say, so I want to talk about great job there, but on our Ayers campus, I would definitely want to highlight some of the programs that they might not know, so that they know, hey, here's things they can come do. So if anybody's interested in electrical, mechatronics, which is like an industrial automation, our salon and spa or cosmetology that gets so many, back during COVID, all of us quickly realized, hey, we all need haircuts, right?
Yes, we do.
I
know quite a few people who have gone through that cosmetology program.
So it's a great thriving opportunity. We also have diesel mechanics on our Ayers campus. So
That's great.
It's one of the few diesel mechanic programs locally or even in the state that they can come take.
Wow.
Our HVAC that Dean Smith spoke about, we have it on our campus. Our precision machining, which is part of our Comet. Our FAME program, that's where we started it at Gadsden State, was on the Ayers campus. So, and he's right, our instructors are so passionate. They do all they can to help students. And again, they come from industry, and that's the other positive. So many of our instructors are Gadsden State graduates. So they realize the opportunity from, including myself, I'm a Gadsden State graduate, so I understand how much that degree from Gadsden State helped put me in the position I'm in, and it helped them when they finish to get a job and work in industry, and they're coming back and giving to their students. So it's tremendous. And like I said, opportunities for classes, any program they think they want to do. And I also want to plug business and industry. Any of you around there locally, that's one task that Dean Smith allows me to have. So anybody that wants to be a part of this, we talked about co-ops. We talked about our industry partners in FAME, industry partners in Comet. If I have not been able to come see you, and shame on me if I have not. I want to.
You're only one person.
Well, but I try to spread myself around as much as possible.
We go together. That's something we work in tandem many times. We both go, or sometimes he visits industry and I visit the industry.
That's right.
We formulate our plan together. But he is absolutely going to be humble. He's everywhere. So most industry partners know him and appreciate him and call him and us for any needs that they have.
So if you're an industry partner who are looking for people, if
That's
you're
right.
looking for good people who are trained, who are ready to enter that workforce, please reach out. We've got a few more minutes left on the show. This has been so great. Thank y'all so much. I hope you will come back and visit and keep us informed on all that, and we'll make sure to share it on our website too. So let's make sure everybody has contact information. Of course, we have the GadsdenState.edu. Go to the website. You can go /fame/comment/
Career tech,
truck driving, CDL, cosmetology.
Yes.
You can find everything there on the website, and you can also reach out A. Smith at GadsdenState.edu and A. Robertson at GadsdenState.edu.
Yes.
So make sure to reach out, and you know, if you think that there might not be a job or I don't have experience, there is an opportunity for you, and you don't have to worry about the financial part of it. Everything can be worked through.
We've got a pretty simple mission, that's to help people.
That's
and
right.
Courtney, we just appreciate you allowing us the opportunity to come on here, and appreciate being here in this wonderful facility at this great dealership, and we just always welcome any opportunity to talk about what we do. So thank you for what you do. Have a great day.
Thank you. Yes, thank you all so much for joining us. And thank you all so much for tuning in to Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings right here at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I do want to remind you about the service specials. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. And also, if you have a check engine light that comes on, get in here for 50% off of your diagnostics. We want to make sure everybody is safe out on the road for your spring break and all of your travels. So tune in with us tomorrow, and we will see you then. Again, you're watching Ride and Shine Cruising Mornings at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Have a wonderful day. With Ed Pyle, General Manager at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Ed, why should someone stop by here when they are looking to make a car purchase?
To give us the opportunity to show you the new management team here at Greenway, and also give you the opportunity to meet some of the sales associates that we have. Experience maybe something with the service department. Also, we have a large parts department. We have a lot of different things here at Greenway that we can offer. Come see us today at Greenway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.